What's up guys, welcome to the video. Today I have Joe with me again after he topped another LPG event, last time winning the 6-star tournament and this time top 4 split in the 7-star. Of course it was split, so you could have gone further potentially, but the venue had to close, so we didn't get to play top 4, which is unfortunate, but congratulations Joe.
Thank you.
And welcome back to the channel.
Thank you very much.
So we left it last time with you because you played blue yellow Janemba again last
Yeah.
time, and last time we left it saying that mono blue was the way to go.
Yeah.
And now we are back here with another blue yellow list.
Yeah, back to blue yellow. Mainly because of the new set 7 cards, the counterplays, Frost Deadly Poison and Champa the Trickster.
Yeah.
Along with Beerus Fickle the God makes it a lot easier to get blue and yellow cards in your energy area.
Yep. So, and actually looking at you've taken out all the Bardogs and everything. So, yeah, do you want to just quickly run through your card choices and ratios?
Yeah, so played 2 Awakening Talent Ban. Originally I was playing 3, but I just couldn't fit the third one in.
Yeah.
What with all the new cards that came in. 4 Beerus Fickle God is literally only there just for energy, because it ignores the energy exhaust if you've got a blue yellow card in your energy already.
Yep.
1 Unyielding, self-explanatory, untaps an energy, card's insane. 4 Childish, obviously best card in the deck. I chose not to play Psyche Demon this time, purely because there just wasn't enough room. I did miss it a little bit during the tournament. Kind of wish I had played a couple, but there just wasn't enough room at all. 2 of the new counterplay Gohan. What this does is you counterplay to play the card, and then the auto, when it comes out, it can bounce an opponent's card that costs 4 or less. If you have a multicolored card in your energy, it costs 1 less, and if it's your opponent's turn, you get to untap an energy as well. So realistically, it only costs 1, which is decent.
If that's only if your life is 3 or less.
No, it's just if it's your opponent's turn.
Oh, okay, cool.
3 Demon Sword, just removal, mill, decent card. 3 AOD, with pretty much the best Janemba. Not as good at counterplays, but still, mill 3 draw 1's always good. 2 Reality Bender, dropped down from 3 to 2. I didn't want to cut it completely because I felt like a 1 cost mill 2 is just too powerful, and it was really good for me all day. So.
And there's Deflect.
Yeah, Deflect obviously always good, especially with all the new counters. 3 Cell. I was playing 4, had to cut it down to 3 just for space. It was okay. Obviously the combo power and the draws decent, but a lot of the time that the energy that you leave open you want to be using for your counter plays. So it got used more offensively, whereas before it was more a defensive card. 2 Champa the Trickster. This card's absolutely insane. It's another counter play. Plays it when you counter, and when it plays itself, you rest an opponent's battle card, ignoring barrier, and you draw a card, which is really good.
Yeah.
And it can rest anything, which is just amazing. 3 Supreme Clive Time. The counterplay just for U6 and the Shenron Veggie deck. I only played one Shenron Veggies, and I didn't play any U6, so it wasn't that great. But I think I'd keep it in just because those decks are about.
Yeah, just any aggro matchup in general.
Yeah, yeah. 4 Great Saiyaman, self-explanatory. That's a super combo. Played one All Too Easy, which is the new negate that you can activate.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to cut this. It just wasn't. It's if I had it in my hand, I was like, you're either forced to use it just so that it's there in your drop area and you've got it, or it's just a bad version of any negate if it's in your hand. 4D Magic, best negate in the game. 4 Senzu Beam, obviously play this in any blue deck. Still broken. 2 You're Wide Open. This card is really good against red decks because it just stops chain attack.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is this any? Did you play this much? Because you've got a lot of counterplays here.
It's probably worse than the Gohan and the Champa, but I still really like it. Like, it's decent. If you've got the energy open, it's okay against U6. You can stop a Vegeta against Toa, but it's probably the worst of the counterplays. But if you're playing against red, it's the best one.
Okay.
4 Frost Deadly Poison. Card's insane. Play 4 obviously because you want one of these as your first charge on your turn 1, and then you just want to Beerus from then on. But yeah, so counterplay, the card that your opponent's playing comes in rest mode with its skills negated, and you draw a card. And if your life is at 3 or less, you get to untap an energy as well.
Oh yeah, this is the one. Yeah.
Really good. So yeah, this is. Yes, it's just. But it's really good against Prison, among other things. Anything that's got a big guy that hasn't got deflect, it's good against. And 2 Nimbus was just for U6. To the side deck, my 3rd Awakening Talent Pam is in there. We've got 2 Spirit Sword. In theory, this was just for U6, but I didn't actually play any U6. I also sided it in against Toa, because you can just bounce their Vegetas back, and they're forced to pay 2 to play it again next turn.
Yep.
3rd, You're Wide Open for red decks, anything that plays chain attack basically. 2 more Gohans. This is for the mirror match, because every Janemba is 4 or less, so if you just leave 2 energy open, you can just bounce anything they play. Another Cell. I just wanted the 4th one in there just for anything kind of roguish, anything that's just going to attack me that I don't know. It's just useful to have a 4th.
Yeah, sure.
3rd Nimbus for U6 and for the Shenron Veggies deck. 3rd Champa for anything really, mainly for Toa, just because you can rest their mirror when they play it, and you won't get critted. 3 Unexpected Turn for U6. Obviously didn't play any, so that didn't really go in. And 3 Tau, which it's always going to be in there. It's just in case there's any like green decks that just want to drop your entire hand, like Slug or 17 or anything like that. You just don't want to be losing a random.
Yeah, and also
match to that in Swiss.
Prison.
I didn't side it in for prison because Janemba just has such an insanely good matchup. All you need to do is, even if they play Live to Fight another day, you just swing and pass. You just mill two. By the time they get to turn 6, you've got a Frost Deadly Poison for their Babidi, you've got a You're Wide Open for their Trunks. The deck's just not a threat at all.
Yeah, fair enough. And so, unexpected turn. How was that in testing for you?
I actually only tested a couple of games against U6. I didn't really get a lot of testing time. The one time that I did actually use it in testing, it was pretty decent. So, but I feel like it's quite easy to play around, so I have to test it a little bit more.
Yep, sure. And what matchups did you play on the day?
Well, round 1, seeing as I won the previous event, I had a bye, so didn't have to play. Round 2, I played against Toa. I lost that match. I won game 1 just by swinging. I had 2 Awakening Talent Pans in my opening hand, and I literally just went hard, just attacked him and killed him game 1, but game 2 and 3, I couldn't do anything. He was playing the Kiku.
Okay.
And the extra 5 or 10k that gives them every single turn is just too much for this deck to handle.
Sure, but I mean Toa in general is just difficult anyway for this.
Yeah, Toa is a tough matchup, but I think if in a regular Toa build, it's sort of maybe 60-40, maybe 70-30 swung in their direction, but when they've got those extra, when they've got the 4-star balls that they can add to their hand every single turn, just for that extra combo power, it's just it either forces you to take hits that you don't want to take, or it forces you to use cards that you don't want to use, and you end up with no hand, and it's just too much. You just can't deal with it. So yeah, that was my only loss. Round 3, I played against Purunga Ramp. Yeah, it's basically just the Shenron Ramp deck, but with a worse leader. So when I sat down against it, I was getting ready for just a tough match, because it is a difficult matchup for Janemba anyway. But game 1, I was on 8 life when he went for his push. He got Gogeta out, put my hand down to 3, and then he got Kaioken out, took my hand down to 0. But he didn't have the Shenron out, so he couldn't give anything critical. So he attacked me twice, gave me 6 cards in my hand, and then I just had everything to just negate and stop everything he did, and I just won the next turn.
Okay. I mean, you could have just sat on the Gogeta, right? And you would have been stuffed a bit.
Maybe, but he was just on too few cards anyway by that point. Because it takes a few turns for him to get to that point. It went exactly the same, so not as difficult as I'd anticipated.
Sure.
Round 4. Yeah, round 4 was Zamasu. Yeah, that was just fairly easy as well. Just charge for 2 turns, and then let them charge the rest of my energy, and then Frost Deadly Poison their big guy when it comes out, and just keep slowly milling them out.
Yep.
So that was 2-0 to me on that one as well. Round 5, I played against... What did I play against?
Shenron U6.
That's it, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Shenron, the Shenron Veggies deck. Game 1 was kind of unfortunate. I went first, just charged and passed. He went, activated his leader, went through his life, got his Dragon Balls out. Well, he didn't get any Dragon Balls out of his life, started going through his deck. I shuffled his life, put it back, and then I realised that he had 9 cards in his life. So that was kind of unfortunate that, yeah, he ended up getting a game loss for that. And then game 2, he got me down to I was on 4 life by turn 2, but when he assembled the squad on turn 3, he brought out the yellow Caulifla instead of a Cabba, so I was like, oh. And then, I asked him after the game, and he said he had 3 of the green Cabba in his hand, which was really unfortunate. But yeah, where he couldn't get that out, he couldn't get enough pressure, and yeah, I managed to mill him out by turn 4. And then round 6 was the feature match, which was Freezer Prison. Really boring feature match. I don't know why they put that on the feature, but yeah, like I said, all I need to do in that matchup is just charge, swing, and pass, and it's just free, that matchup. So I won that. Moving into top 8, I played against Vegeta Baby. I haven't got much experience in this matchup, so I wasn't entirely sure what to expect. But it turned out that it's actually quite a decent matchup for Janemba. Wasn't.
Yeah, I think the addition of the new counterplays really helps in that matchup.
The counterplays really, really helped. Champ is really good. I think that's mainly what helped me win that matchup. And then, yeah, obviously moving into top 4, unfortunately the tournament had to be cut short and we had to split it from there. But there was, moving into top 4, it was 3 Toa and me, so...
Yeah. Would have been a tough ask.
Yeah, it would have been difficult, but I know I can beat Toa, because I know that all the other guys were just playing the regular, well, I think everyone apart from... I think Brad was playing the Kiku version, but the other 2 were playing just a regular Toa build.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think I might have had a decent chance against those ones.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. And were there any changes you would make? So apart from all too easy?
I don't think so. Obviously, I'd have to test more against U6 because I didn't play any on the day. I did actually get pretty lucky with my matchups throughout the day. But yeah, I'd have to test more and see. Maybe the cells can come out. I didn't really use them all that much. There might be more useful cards, but yeah, the all too easy I think is definitely coming out. But yeah, I'd have to do a bit more testing.
Alright, well, yeah, I mean, it's good to see. I don't know if it is good to see Janemba still being relevant, but yeah, Janemba is still relevant. I think I had this suspicion going into the format, but I didn't really fancy playing it again. So, but yeah, congratulations again,
Thank you very much.
Yeah, hopefully see you at the London prelim in September.
Yeah, I should be there.
Yep, and then off to finals as well. You have your invite, right?
Yeah, I have my invite. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to make it though. I've got to make a decision between that and YCS London, as I play Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right,
as well.
yeah,
So.
it's the same weekend. Yep. So.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, all the best. Good luck, and yeah, guys, if you have any questions for Joe, leave it in the comments below. Please leave a like on the video. I know everyone loves Janemba, so just smash a like for Janemba. And remember to sub for more content. And I will see you guys next time.